Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's wonderful to see so many folks. And thank you again to Boxcar Bakery for opening up their doors for us today. I hope you will all buy coffee, get some pastries. There's a plate of cookies for all of you over on the bar on your way out. Grab some cookies. So I'm going to do things a little differently. So I'm going to start with a question. Have you ever been chased by a group of people trying to knock you down? Jerry has. I have. For many years, I was a part of Green Mountain Roller Derby. My derby name was Darkness Visible. It still is. I still answer to that. I was a player, a referee, and a founder of our junior girls team, the Minor Catastrophes. So if you've never seen roller derby, here's what it looks like. You're wearing skates, you're moving really fast, people are hitting you really hard, sometimes from the side, sometimes from the back, and you don't get a lot of warning, if any. You have two choices. You can go down, or you can stay upright and keep moving. Roller derby taught me something important. You don't win by being timid. You win by knowing the rules and pushing through them. You win by staying in the game, especially when things get rough. That lesson matters right now, because right now, our country is taking hits, and so is Vermont. Donald Trump has returned to power with the same old playbook: divide people, target immigrants, threaten local governments, demand loyalty instead of law. We must not go along. Not with Trump, not with ICE intimidation tactics, not with federal pressure to turn over Vermonters' personal data. Vermont is not safer by turning on our neighbors. Vermont is not stronger by doing authoritarian dirty work. And Vermont is not going to be hidden or safe by hoping the storm passes by staying quiet. Hope is not a strategy. A strategy is standing our ground and knowing who we are. Now, many of us know each other. We have, for the last 20 years, I have worked with so many of you on volunteer committees and in local government, and in rooms where sometimes things got tense and emotions ran high. As Lori referred to, I served on the town select board and the village trustees during that difficult time when we were trying to merge Essex Town and Essex Junction, but ended up separating. It got technical, it got emotional. People disagreed strongly, so strongly that I lost my re-election bid when I was chair of the select board by 2 votes. But I got right back on the track because I believed so strongly in our communities. So we kept working hard. The city of Essex Junction was born, and together with Essex Town, we ended a decades-long conflict. Talk about taking a hit and staying upright. Essex did that. And that's what leadership looks like. Not perfection, persistence. Persistence also got me through another tough time. Some of you might remember shopping at my bookstore many years ago. And after running it for several years successfully, family matters and Amazon competition got in the way and required me to close it. That was a really hard hit to take. But from experience, I know that getting up after getting knocked down makes you more prepared for the next challenge. And Vermonters know that too. Just ask anyone who's had to muck out after a flood and then muck out again a month later. That's the kind of leadership that Vermont needs. Resilient, persistent, resolved. That's what I taught the women that I trained with in Emerge Vermont. And a shout out to many Emerge Vermont women I see here today. You're all here. I see you, and I'm so glad you're here. As executive director of Emerge Vermont, I didn't just encourage women to run for office, I trained them to win. I showed them that they had power and taught them how to stand their ground, face their fears, and stay in the race when things get uncomfortable. And the result was more women serving in the Vermont legislature than ever before. That didn't happen because we were timid. It happened because we were brave. It happened because we were prepared. And that's the kind of leadership Vermont needs right now. Too often we see in Montpelier partisan gridlock, but that's how you get knocked down. We need to push through. There is too much at stake. We need leaders who understand how to play the long game. We need leaders who have faced tough times and who have put in the work to build strong communities. Leaders who know the experiences of Vermonters. Leaders who won't flinch when pressure comes from Washington. We need leaders who will say no when no is required. We need leaders who can stay upright. Right now, families are squeezed. Property taxes are relentless. Healthcare costs are out of control. Small businesses and downtowns are struggling. That's why we're here today, because we believe that Vermont can be more affordable. We believe that Vermont can be more welcoming. And we believe that through working together, we can solve our challenges. We believe that even when we get knocked down, we can get back up again. Vermonters know what matters, and they're willing to work really hard for it. And I'm standing up to lead today because I know what it feels like to work that hard for something you truly believe in. My name is Elaine Haney, and I am launching my campaign for the Vermont Senate today because I truly believe in Vermont. Thank you for coming today.